This is The Scoop for Friday.
I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines. The Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression, or FIRE, is advocating for University of Florida students who were suspended after a pro-Palestine protest in April. School administration tripled a disciplinary committee's recommendations for one-year suspensions for the protesters. Last week, UF denied the appeals of students impacted. FIRE attorney Jessie Appleby says UF issued rules specifically aimed at the demonstrators, which differed from the university's existing policies. She says the university's actions resulted in viewpoint discrimination, which is a violation of the students' First Amendment rights.
The individual facts are nothing like what people might expect if they did see some of the more chaotic images coming out of other universities.
And Appleby says the punishments do not fit the crimes.
The protesters in Florida had not done anything wrong. This was not anything like we saw out of Columbia or UCLA. These were genuinely peaceful protests. So there just was no reason to crack down the way UF and other Florida schools did.
Appleby says it's now the students who are paying the price for the school's overreaction. She says there are no current plans to take UF's decision to court, but everyone involved is looking at what options are available. Some parts of our area are struggling with street flooding again, and the risk of flooding is increasing over the next few days. Florida Public Radio emergency meteorologist William Marksam says a stalled front is the reason we can expect heavy rainfall.
This front has penetrated far into the peninsula and is just going to sit here through the weekend. And with the stalled front, we can expect an uptick in the showers and thunderstorms, and they're generally going to be slow-moving showers and thunderstorms. That's going to mean urban and low-lying areas are going to be susceptible to flash flooding.
Maxim says showers and thunderstorms will be less frequent by the weekend and by after the weekend, that is, and the risk of localized flash flooding will continue to decrease next week. Many Floridians are expressing concerns online over the DeSantis administration's surprise proposal to add golf courses, pickleball courts, and lodges throughout the state's award-winning park system. Here's more from Tremel Gomes.
The initiative, which some argue could redefine Governor Ron DeSantis' conservation record, has ignited a firestorm of public backlash. The proposed changes include building a golf course at Jonathan Dickinson State Park and constructing park lodges with 350-room capacities at Anastasia and Topsail Hill Preserve State Parks. Audubon Florida Executive Director Julie Raithmel expressed concern over the proposal's content and the expedited timeline for public input.
Because it's happening so quickly. The announcement came out on Tuesday, and the public meetings available for comment are as quick as next Tuesday during the workday when many Floridians won't be able to attend.
With just 6 days to review the sweeping park plans, the Florida Department of Environmental Protection will hold simultaneous in-person only meetings across the state. All meetings are set for Tuesday from 3 to 4 p.m. A growing bipartisan group of elected officials, including Republican Senate President Kathleen Pasadomo, have called for the proposal not to move forward, saying it is not in line with the peaceful and quiet enjoyment of nature. DeSantis spokesman Jeremy Redfern said Thursday that it's high time we made public lands more accessible to the public. Critics argue that the developments conflict with the traditional purpose of Florida state parks, which have long been celebrated for their natural beauty and environmental significance. Raithmel pointed out the potential ecological impact, especially at Jonathan Dickinson State Park, home to endangered species such as the Florida scrub jay.
The idea that we would be trading habitat without which this iconic Florida species can't survive, and instead we'd be getting yet another golf course, that's left a lot of Floridians kind of scratching their heads over the wisdom of this proposal.
Several members of Florida's cabinet, including Agriculture Commissioner Wilton Simpson and Chief Financial Officer Jimmy Petronis, have voiced opposition to the proposals. This is Tremel Gomes for Florida News Connection.
You can find more information about Tuesday's public meetings in Tampa and Clearwater about those proposed changes to the Florida state parks. That's on our website, WMNF.org. You can expect scattered afternoon thunderstorms today with highs in the high 80s. Tonight, scattered showers or a thunderstorm with overnight lows in the mid 70s. Tomorrow, scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms, highs in the low 90s. I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.